My mom told me to hand over my wife to my brother at the dinner table. I'd been the family ATM for years. My younger brother Kyle, the golden child, got a car at 16 while I got a lecture about responsibility and a bus pass. Kyle's college cost $60,000 a year that my parents paid. Mine cost $15,000 that I worked 3 jobs to afford. When Kyle wanted to open a food truck with no business plan, my parents gave him $15,000. When I asked for $10,000 to start my tech consulting firm with actual clients lined up, my dad said, "We can't just hand out money." I funded Kyle's 5 failed business ventures over the years, paid off my parents' mortgage, bought their cars, all while building my own company to 7 figures. My wife Ashley and I had been married 10 years. We'd been trying for a baby for 3 years with no success. My mom would ask at every dinner, "Still no news? You're not getting any younger." Meanwhile, Kyle would joke about being too fertile. Ashley would excuse herself to cry in the bathroom. About 6 months ago, Ashley seemed happier, less stressed. I thought she'd finally accepted we might not have kids. She was spending more time at the gym, getting her nails done, smiling at her phone. I was relieved. Then came Sunday dinner at my parents' house. Mom made pot roast. Nothing unusual, except Ashley sat next to Kyle instead of me, and Mom had this satisfied smile that made my stomach turn. "Nathan, sit down," Mom said, gesturing to the chair across from them. "We need to talk about your marriage." I sat. That's when I noticed Ashley's hand drifting protectively to her stomach. "Your brother and Ashley are in love," Mom announced, slicing her pot roast like she was discussing the weather. "She's 4 months pregnant with Kyle's baby. They want to be together, and we think you should step aside gracefully." I actually laughed. One of those shocked, disbelieving laughs. "Kyle needs stability," Mom continued. "This baby is my grandchild. You're a career man. You can survive on your own. I'm your flesh and blood too," I said, my voice rising. "But the marriage is over, isn't it?" My dad finally spoke. "Kyle makes her happy. Just look at them." Kyle had his arm around Ashley now. She was leaning into him, her hand on that bump I hadn't noticed. "We need to discuss logistics," Mom said. "Kyle needs that house. It's in a great school district, close to us. You have that downtown condo. Just move there. Don't be greedy." Greedy. I'd paid off their mortgage, funded Kyle's every failure, paid for Ashley's graduate degree. "If you walk out," Kyle said smugly, "you're proving why Ashley left you." I walked out, drove home in a blur, started searching through Ashley's things. In her nightstand, a charm bracelet I didn't buy. In her laptop, emails with Kyle going back 14 months. Subject lines like, "Can't wait to see you," and "Last night was amazing." They'd first hooked up at my parents' anniversary party while I was there, completely oblivious. I called my lawyer. By Monday morning, I'd filed for divorce, citing adultery. By noon, I'd frozen all joint accounts. By 2 p.m., I'd changed every lock on my house. That night, Ashley and Kyle showed up, trying keys that no longer worked. I called the police for trespassing. 2 patrol cars arrived within 10 minutes, but it got better. My forensic accountant discovered Ashley had been siphoning money from our joint account for over a year. $40,000 transferred to an account jointly owned with Kyle. Kyle had used my social security number to apply for business loans totaling $90,000. Both defaulted when his businesses failed. "This isn't just infidelity," my lawyer said. "This is systematic fraud. We're talking criminal charges." The divorce proceedings were brutal. Ashley's lawyer tried to argue she deserved half of everything. The judge disagreed. "You engaged in an affair with your husband's brother and became pregnant. These facts are absolutely relevant." 3 months later, Ashley got nothing. No alimony, no property settlement. She was ordered to pay back the fraudulent credit card debt. Kyle was ordered to pay child support. I pressed charges for the identity theft. Kyle got convicted, received 2 years probation. They got married and moved into my parents' house because neither could afford rent. My dad had to go back to work at 67 to support them. My mom complained constantly about Ashley leaving dirty diapers everywhere. 6 months later, the nuclear bomb dropped. DNA test proved the baby wasn't Kyle's either. Ashley had cheated on him with her personal trainer.